Okay, and we are live. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for spending your Saturday evening with me. This evening, we're going to have an amazing masterclass. It's a masterclass because we're going to learn. We're going to learn about how to take care of our skin, how to take care of our hair during this time when the weather is hot and is warm and it's humid. And so we need to get all that we need to know and gather the information and insights about taking care of ourselves and our hair and skin. As you can see, I have my red lipstick on. Fortunately or unfortunately, I've got no makeup on my face, but my face looks quite good. The reason being that I have an amazing sister this evening that is going to talk to us all about how to make our skin glow. I'm trying to drink a lot of water these days because I want to look healthy. I want my skin to look nice and fresh, cutting down on all the salt and sugar. I'm sure she might touch on that as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, gather round this evening. Let's talk about how to take care of our hair and skin, irrespective of where you're watching me from, whether you're watching me from Ghana, from Nigeria, from across the oceans in America, or even in the desert, Dubai, wherever you're watching me from. Listen, we all need to take care of our skin, take care of our hair because we want to look good. And it's not just about ladies, it's not just for ladies, it's for the gentlemen as well. Because you need to know what to use, what not to use, how to touch up, what not to touch up. And so this evening, I have with me in the studio our lovely, lovely, beautiful Ama Oponju, yeah, who is a skincare specialist and a hair care specialist. And she's going to talk to us all about skincare, hair care, makeup, touch up, everything that goes with us to look beautiful. So, Amma, you're welcome. Could you please unmute yourself? And listen, she's no stranger to our screens. Amma has been on our screens forever. And so, for those of you that think, oh, who is this lovely woman? And if you know the man that I call Kweku Frimpong, that's Kweku Frimpong's wife, and he's Samuel Oponjuye's wife. She's an amazing woman. I've known Amma when our kids were young, so well over 15 years I've known Amma, if I'm not lying. Yes,
Yeah.
and our kids are now like almost going into university,
Yeah.
and we've still kept in touch. We've still been sisters. She's not my friend; she's my sister. And so, listen, without further ado, Amma, the screen is all yours. We're waiting for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I call you Mama Sandra, but that's what I've called you all the time.
True, true, true.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, for inviting me. You've always invited me, always supported me, and I'm always ever grateful to you.
You're
Like you said,
welcome.
yes, you are indeed a sister.
Thank
Not
you.
everyone supports what a sister is doing and things like that, but I'm really, really grateful. Yes, as you said, we're talking about hair and skincare, and I'm glad you didn't even wear makeup today. You've not got foundation, right? Just your
No,
lipstick.
just my lipstick.
Good. I'm glad you've done that, because I know you said it for summer. I know Sandra said, oh, since it's summer, we we have to look good, but you should have taken care of your skin during the winter when you were hiding the skin before
Absolutely.
before summer comes, so that by the time it's summer, you can wear nice
Hmm.
clothes. You're good to go. Yeah. Um So today we're gonna obviously talk about hair. We'll start with the hair first. Um, I believe that our hair represents us. You know, your hair is part of you, and
Absolutely.
a lot of women, or yeah, I'll use women specifically, tend to neglect the hair. Because we have access to other types of hair. Like the wigs and the
Hmm.
this other stuff, which is not bad. They are there for a reason. These wigs were, made for people who had issues. You get, because there was a time, when someone goes through what they call it, alopecia, hair loss and things like that. Some people naturally don't even have it, but that is there for it. But if you've got hair on your head, I always say that it starts from within. It
Mm-hmm.
starts from inside of you. How much um you appreciate your hair. At the end of the day, how you appreciate your hair is how you appreciate yourself is how you appreciate every part.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I start off with being grateful with what you have, whether it's growing or not, because there have been times some people resent their hair,
Mm-hmm.
because they even resent themselves
Who
because
they
it's
are. That's so true.
so short. Yeah, "Oh, I'm not doing this right, I'm this, I'm that," always focusing on their shortcomings. But and that's the same way you look at the mirror, and maybe here is what is your hair is coming off, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You look in the mirror and you're resenting the hair. But I would say, you should start with appreciating whatever is on your head, whether you have loads of hair or you don't,
True.
because it hears you. Your hair hears you. It's coming from inside of you. It's you.
Mm.
That's why we are so attached to our hair. Do you know?
True.
Our hair is
Absolutely
one thing
true.
that we are very, very, very much attached to it. There was a time in my life, I know it happened. I would say a lot of people maybe would have gone through it, where you wouldn't even, when even your hair is weak, this hair is breaking.
Yeah.
You don't even want the hairdresser to even, cut the tip. You can't even,
No, that is so true. That is so
exactly.
true. Yeah.
So we are so attached. It's one part of our body that we are attached to. We don't
Mm-hmm.
want to let go. You know, and your hair, carries a lot. It carries, when you're trying to present yourself somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
your hair is one of the things you do. Oh, is my hair, somebody's coming, somebody you respect a lot, they are coming to your house with unannounced. Hey, my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Then you quickly, do something about it. So I mean, that means that our hair is important to every one
True.
of us, and I believe that it's important that we take care of it.
True.
And these days, I've observed that um, a lot of women are losing a lot of their hair.
Mm.
Why do I say so? Especially, the hairlines is going, the hair is breaking. Someone
Mm.
who has loads of hair is not, you just can't, it's just breaking. The hair is like leaving them alone. The hair is going somewhere, the are also somewhere. The hair is like, I'm not staying with you here, I'm going,
Yeah.
you know. And I believe that's because of the wigs and how we treat our hair. I'm not saying don't wear wigs, no. I'm not saying don't retouch your hair, but there was something I did, a bit of research I did. Do you know that those who manufacture the relaxers, okay, are not even of our skin color?
True.
They don't use it.
Mm-mm.
So I always say, what business do they have to make hair products for me as a black woman? Because our hair is different. Our hair is
Mm.
harder to manage. Our hair is beautiful, but when it comes to managing it and all of that, is harder.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I always say that we've been, programmed in such a way that our hair has to be straight,
Mm.
has to be easy to manage. It's a certain way. You have to look a certain way and ignore the natural you that come, the natural us. I mean, I'll use the example, someone like me who has rasta on my head. You have no idea some of the things I hear. Someone will
Mm-hmm.
say, hey, it's like, why are you having this hair? It's not looking nice. You should do this, you do that. Some also appreciate it. But I believe that whatever makes you comfortable, whatever makes you confident is what you should have on you.
Absolutely true.
Yes. But the bottom line is your hair is you. Whatever it is, whatever you're going to put on that head, whatever, if you're going to hide your own hair underneath, it should be taken care of. And I was talking about wigs. A lot of women, put these frontals and the glue, that's what takes off the edges and all of that.
Yeah.
Yes, and one of the reasons is because we've not even sat down to research how I can have my own hair
Mm,
without following the trend. I call it a trend, following the
it's a
trend.
trend, isn't it?
Yes, following the trend. So um, we we need to start, appreciating what we have
Mm,
on ourselves and take care of it. Now, a lot of women also like to worry the hair a lot. Every 2 minutes they are in the salon.
mm-hmm.
Every 2 seconds, 1 week, your hairdresser will tell you to come. Oh, they've done the hair. Oh, you need to be here. And someone that has locks on, and she was like, "Oh, my hairdresser said I should come in 6 weeks' time." I'm like, "Look, 6 weeks' time, whether you have your natural hair or whatever hair you have on, the hair doesn't like to be disturbed too much. It
Yeah,
does because the hair follicles and the scalp is so sensitive. Although
sensitive.
our hair is really kinky, it is very sensitive, so it doesn't like um being touched, doesn't like harsh chemicals, and that's how come we face these challenges. If you I remember some time ago when I was back in Ghana, every week I was in the salon, making my hair
I
relax.
think I think that for those that live in Ghana, every weekend they are in the salon because they have
Yeah,
access to washing their hair,
yeah, yes,
relaxing it, straightening it, adding the gels and all that.
the
But we
heat.
that are here, we tend to like take a while to go back into the salon. Even though we do go to the salon, we take a
Yeah,
while to go to the salon to get it done. So this one goes to you all, especially the people in Ghana.
yeah, exactly. But every week you're there and the hair is weakening.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got friends who have very lovely hair, thick hair, but before you know it is weak, is brown, is lost its color. That
Yeah.
there's no
Quite
life in the
light.
hair anymore. Because every week you're there. Your hairdresser will tell you to come every week because guess what? You're gonna pay, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good. But ask yourself, is it working? Is this thing really good for me?
Yeah.
And um if it's not, find a way. I always say have a plan. I used to have a plan. I have a plan on how I rock my hair, to the
Mm-hmm.
point where when I used to retouch my hair, I used to retouch my hair twice a year, every 6 months, which that should be it. My hair was always, thick and nice.
Mm.
It doesn't always have to be smooth. Even if you need it as smooth as, very smooth, there's a way you can go about it
Yeah.
that it can be done. If you keeping your natural hair, you don't need you some people can't keep their natural hair because it's too kinky. When they are combing it, it's too hard. I guess what, I found out how to do it. Merely don't comb your hair when it's dry. Comb your hair when
Yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that. Comb your hair when it's wet. So find out how you can, maintain that beautiful hair that God has given you, that you have, your glory, your
Yeah.
glory. And guess what? 60% of what anybody sees on you, you think so much, or your hair is so important that your confidence, if your hair is, you don't have
Messy.
any hair, it
Mm.
takes your confidence away, isn't it?
True.
But when you have hair and everybody's is complimenting you, you're like, oh yeah, you're excited about it.
That is
you're,
so
ex-
true.
you're excited about it. So I would say that it's about um being mindful what we put on our hair. Because for instance, what did it for me with stopping to use the chemicals was because, well, just one day I retouched my hair and I left a strand of my hair in the relaxer. The
Mm.
following morning, I opened it. It wasn't even the following morning. A few hours later, I opened it. My hair had melted.
In the cream.
Yeah,
Wow.
the hair had melted, and I was like, "Wow,"
Is it
And
because it was left in there overnight or
it wasn't even
becomes a
overnight. It
quite
was just
harsh?
yes, it is harsh, And I was like, um, I use black women. I'll use black women because it's more of our hair type because
Yeah.
we are the ones who use that. The white ladies wouldn't. People are even agitating for sulfur-free and paraben-free products. How
Yeah.
much more this harsh chemical? Apparently, I don't want to say it's too much because I mean, I believe that you should have research back in it. But
Yeah.
these chemicals have not been good for, have been causing some research that I read somewhere, causing
Yeah.
cancer, ovarian cancer and all of that. So let's be mindful how the harsh chemicals that we use for our hair. If you can't, I always have this principle: if I can't eat it, I'm not putting it on my body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Think if you
True.
think that way, because it's going into you. If you can't eat it, don't put it on your body. If I
Mm.
can't leave it there for hours without it doing anything, it has got no business, you know, on me. So I mean, speaking for those who relax their hair, these things are, ruining our hair. So we should be mindful of it. And so I came up with this idea on how to help. People always ask me, how do I take care of my hair? I'm like, look, me, I don't touch my hair. That's my point. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like my hair being touched. Let it grow. I'll redo it when it's available. I wash it, don't mind you. It gets washed.
Yeah.
But 'cause I know those in Ghana and other places will be like, oh, you sweat, it gets dirty. Yes, washing it. That's why I
It's
always say have a
important.
plan.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to have a plan on how you look. I will have a plan on how, when I make my hair, I have a plan on how it will look in the next 6 months before I go to my hairdresser. When I've done it this way, okay, in 2 months when I need to wash it, because obviously here it's not as hot, so
Yeah.
I don't get to wash it. 2 months I need to take it off, it'll become straight. I style it for another, 2 months like that, different styles. Then the next 2 months I do something else and then I
Yeah.
lock it. That's how I for my hair. So like I said, have a plan. And I came up with this hair oil. I know you said you tried.
Yes.
Yes, I came up with. I just thought about it that I needed to, help those who are struggling with hair loss and all of that. And I did a bit of. I did research, weeks of research to, develop this hair oil, and everything in there. I would say the herbs, everything in your kitchen, most of the things that are in your kitchen that you can eat, you know. Apart from the oils, it's coconut oil. We eat coconut oil, sunflower oil, olive oil, hemp oil. Some of hemp and other oils are not obviously edible, but they are good for the skin, you
Yeah.
know. Yes. So they should be things that are good for the skin. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why, and I've put those herbs, about 26 herbs in there, infused for weeks and
Wow.
months. Yes, infused in there for weeks and months, and you use it for your hair. And the benefits, of that is for hair growth. And I've tried a few people, I mean, people have tried it and they've come back with positive
Yes.
results.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Positive results. And I am a fan of positive results. Guys, listen. This one is just my testimony. Well, I didn't buy you gave me one to
Yes.
try.
Technically, you worked for it. You
Well,
earned
I
one.
had to work for it.
You earned one.
You don't know how long I might need one. I need one. I need one. And then eventually I got one. And then when I got one, Zizi took it from me. And Zizi has loads of hair. I mean, Zizi's hair. Mine, well, I'll just put mine in a little,
Funny.
not little, but in a bun, so you can't see it. But Zizi's hair is like yours, a lot.
Mm. Yeah.
And she started using it, and she was very very excited about the hair oil. Like, mommy, this hair oil is good. And for her to let me know that it's good means it's good, because
Yeah.
this is very particular about her hair.
Yeah.
And it's not even a lot of people that touches Zizi's hair, apart from
Mm.
me and another hairdresser, hairstylist, Memory. Nobody touches Zizi's hair.
Mm.
That is how particular she is
Yeah.
about her hair. And so when she said it was good, and the first thing she said was, "I told you this morning." She had to smell it. They're like, "Is it rosemary in this?" I'm like, "I don't know." She smelled it. Said, "Yeah, there is. It means that it's good."
Yeah. I soaked it. I put rosemary, the rosemary itself in it, and also it's got rosemary essential oils in it.
Oils, yeah.
Yes. So yeah, some
So
of the
for her to say that is good means it's good.
yeah.
So guys, I can really attest to it that it's good. I told her this morning, I said we need another bottle because the one we got is gone. And we all use it. Nathaniel uses it. I mean, when she's blow drying her hair, she puts it
Yeah.
on her scalp and all that. And so, yeah, we're all using it.
Well,
So, yeah,
that's good.
well done to you. Well
Yeah.
done to you.
Thank you.
When
And
you're
I
done,
like,
please, before you go off today, you put a link on how people can contact you or how they can get one, because I'm sure after this, we need to make business. And we
yeah,
mean business. We need to help
yeah.
people. Apart from us making money, people also need to grow their hair and let
Yes.
their hair look healthy. So,
Yeah.
yes.
True. I agree. You know, when you said Z doesn't let anybody touch her hair, I do agree. I have that principle as well. Most people who are struggling with hair loss and all of that, I tell them, look, be mindful who touches your hair, because you know there are some people you go to them, by the time they do your hair, you take the hair
Yes.
off, your hair is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe you should have someone, one or two, three people that you know. Okay, some people's hands naturally even grows hair. That's the truth.
Yeah.
When someone does your hair, it grows. It grows. It's all energy, I believe.
Yeah.
That the hand sometimes is how the person, and when they make your hair, it shouldn't be too tight.
Too tight.
You know, they
Mm.
make the hair so tight that you can't even sleep for a whole, you
Mm-mm.
know, for a whole night or 2 days or 3 days. Why?
Let me just share something very funny. So I went to Ghana a few years ago, and I went into the salon to get my hair done, to get the braids, the single braids done.
Mm,
And there were about four people doing the hair at the same time. And when I got home that day, I said to my auntie, "There's no way I'm going to sleep with this hair,"
yeah.
because I felt like my head was exploding, literally. And so I made the kids in the house take off the hair that
Yeah.
night, that
Mm,
same night. And my
yeah.
auntie was like, in Fanti,
Mm.
it is cow. You've used
Mm,
money to go buy
like that.
whatever I
Death,
mean.
death, death. Yeah.
So yeah.
Michael.
So
Like,
Michael, this one I can't even share it. You wait, we'll come to that later. I didn't
it's
read
popping up. Oh, I saw it.
I
It's
didn't
popping
see. I just saw. I was taking your piece.
up.
Oh dear. So what you're saying is so true. People can just mess up your hair, and it's really not funny. It's not
Yes.
funny at all. It's not
Yeah.
funny.
So I think you should find someone who would um do your hair and take care of it. You know, my hairdresser, no matter how tight it is, it's not even, I wouldn't say it's tight, but no matter how she does it, comes and needs my hair. I don't lose, my
Yeah,
edges. Some people, once you go to anyone and you lose your edges, to me, I think don't go there again, because you're going to be losing your edges all the time.
absolutely, absolutely, and it's really not funny. Trust me, it's not.
Yeah, yeah. So I think we should be mindful, who touches our hair. And I think the hair oil, it stimulates growth, your hair follicles, and it grows the hair. It adds shine to it. It nourishes it, and it controls like breakage. Your hair won't break. It's for all hair types, so it doesn't matter whether you're a man, woman, whether it's for your beards or whatever. It's for all hair type, and it prevents premature graying as well. It prevents premature graying. Yeah, Ava said her edges are back, so she's grateful. Yeah, so it prevents premature graying, and also good for dandruff. So if you've got the dandruff, the herbs in there, this is 26 herbs, natural
Wow,
herbs. Yes,
that is
it's
a
got
lot.
it is. It's a lot, but they are all for hair growth. It's all for hair growth, and
Amazing.
yes, the hair for growth. It also helps with split ends, dryness, and like I said, breakage as well. So yeah, and I mean, for me, I've got a few men who've tried it, and they've come back saying that it's good. My dad bought it, and he said, he was going to lose the hair, and it's growing back. My brother-in-law as well also got it. All the sides, men, they start losing their hair in certain places.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they're all growing back. So that's, I mean, this is experience, not some
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, that's so true. That
Yeah,
is
so
so true.
that's that for the hair oils. Okay, so she said, how do we manage? So we're going to the skin now. So should we? Do we have any questions for the hair, or should we go to the
You know, it
skin?
looks like the hair, apart from what Michael said, what about people losing their hair? No, and I think we'll answer it on the side because I
He
don't
said
know about.
because of Kerewa. Who loses hair because of Kerewa? My God, they're just come to look for trouble here.
Yeah, so I think that if anybody has questions with regards to what has been discussed so far about the hair, you can still leave it in the comment section. We'll come back to it whilst Amma starts with the skincare. And I think there's even a comment now from Emma asking how do we manage our skin in rainy season? And for us, we might say in the cold seasons, how do we even take care? No, Amma, before we even go to the skin, let me just take this off. Before we even go to the skin, you know when the weather is cold,
Mm,
our hairs become sort of like brittle.
yes.
How do we take care of that? I mean, now it's summer, and so I just wash my hair when I'm having my bath, even though my hair is colored at the moment because this is my all my hair is gray. I mean, let's be
Mm,
honest, my hair is gray, so it's
mm,
colored now.
mm,
But even with that, when I'm having a shower, I just put my normal shampoo in my conditioner and I just wash it blow dry and I put it in a band because it's summertime, so it's easier
mm,
to manage. Now, in the cold seasons, when I don't take proper care of my hair because it's
mm.
colored, it
No
begins to break.
break. Yes,
And so I need to be very careful during the winter time. I need to make sure that there's now I have your oil, so I make sure that my hair is properly
it's well
oiled or
moisturized. Yeah,
is put in protective braids and stuff like that.
yeah.
How do we take care of our hair during the cold seasons?
I mean, you've already answered it, saying that putting it in protective. Um,
Yeah,
what's it
like
called?
bands and braids and all that.
Exactly. Yeah, leaving it like in the cold months on its own will obviously break the hair,
Mm,
but when it's well moisturized, it's well moisturized. I don't think in the cold months you should keep it on its own for so long. you
mm,
know like I said, let's have a plan for how we are keeping the hair in the cold months. I have this. It really doesn't, in the cold months, yes, it feels a bit what's it called, harder and brittle, but when you moisturize it and I have like a spray bottle. One thing the hair needs that we kind of miss also is water.
mm.
Have a spray bottle, like drinking loads of water, in there, as well as having a spray bottle. And then you can put I put, what's it called, leave-in conditioner
Leave-in conditioner. Mm,
with some oils. So I now will mix it with of my hair growth oil,
yeah.
shake it, and then spray it. I even get the boys to do it as well. The
Okay.
boys do it, yes, because they said they wanted a bit of, they don't like the low cut during the winter. So they have it and they spray it, and you realize that the hair, is looks shinier, and it's kind of relaxed as well because of the leave-in conditioner. The hair is relaxed. It makes it look, it's good to the eye, and it looks stronger and
Hmm.
more. So that is one thing you could do. Giving the hair water spray. You have to have spray bottle, no, no, unless you've braided it, obviously. But if you've got like your natural hair or your own hair relaxed or whatever, you can just use the spray bottle, give it water to drink. Because one thing I observed when I went to Ghana, I observed that I was looking at the children's hair, like the few kids that came around, and I was looking at their hair. Do you know the hair strand, like the strand was
Mm.
thin, was very thin, was thinner than usual.
Why
I
is
don't know
that?
if I, that was I saw it that it was thinner than like people that are here,
I
because
hear.
it's the water, the
Ah,
sun, the heat. So we need to feed the hair with water. It's like plants. You need to feed the hair,
yeah.
yeah, with water to make it, bounce to look good, to
Hmm.
have life in it. But when it's dry, when there's too much heat and it's dry, the strands are thinner, and obviously it will even be easier to fall off, isn't it? It'll be easier,
Mm-hmm.
yes, to dry. I
I
realized that
see.
something I observed, yes, the strands were way thin. I was like, okay. And I was looking at wondering, I was like, no, it's water. And if you
Yeah.
put spray bottle in it, yeah, it would it will
I
bounce back to
see.
life. If you give the water, you if you have natural hair, whoever has natural hair around, anytime just let them you experiment with it. Just spray the hair with water, oil and all
Well,
of
yeah, I think that with Janelle, she
mm.
puts a lot of leave-in conditioner with the water in her
Yes,
hair,
yes,
like
yes,
every day when
yes,
because her hair is like really completely
yes,
natural. So she
yes,
puts that in her hair just to make it a bit like, so her hair is
yes.
very, very healthy.
Healthy, exactly.
I
So there is
see.
it's like the plant. You can't leave the plant to the hair is alive. It's
Yeah,
got life in it. There's no part of our body that is dead. It's not to me it's not dead. It's part of us and it carries lots of memories with us as
I
well.
see.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so now we know how to take care of our hair when it's winter. We know how to take care of our hair when it's warm. So now I think we can jump up to the skincare. Let's go on to what Emma said. How do you manage your skin in the rainy season?
So we would say the rainy season is much what's it called? Is how would I call it? The obviously the winter is harsh
Hasha, yeah, it's so true.
than the rainy season. Yeah. So obviously for them it's cold. So in doing with the skincare that I do, I come across loads of women, and most of the time it's not just the face but the body especially. And a lot of us don't even know how to take care of the body.
True.
The skin itself, your whole body. So we leave the body, you realize that your knuckles are
Elbows,
your
yes.
elbow, your knees, are all dark. I
Mm,
also even in between your legs, the
yes.
friction, all
Yeah.
that. Why? Because we don't scrub it. The skin is just dead cells. Every month the skin regenerates itself, and the dead cells sits on the skin. If you don't scrub it off, it sits on the skin, and that's what causes wrinkles. You
I
get
see.
so even though yeah, some people we do take care of their face a lot. They'll scrub their face, but the body
Mm,
also needs scrubbing. You need to scrub even as much as you bath morning and night. You need to scrub the body, get rid of the dead cell. At least twice a week, or even if it's once a week, get rid of the dead cell from the skin, and then it reveals the younger looking skin.
mm-hmm.
Done. If you don't scrub the skin and get rid of the dead cells, what happens is the dead cells piles up together, okay, and then that's what causes wrinkles. So if you realize that,
Mm,
wrinkles are just dead cells piling up together, because when we age, it grows faster, so they just
mm,
pile up together. But if you're able to take care of yourself, women who in their 50s, 60s, 70s, do a bit of skincare routine, you still see that their skin looks good, better than someone who is 40 and is not doing anything about their skin. You understand? Yeah. So scrubbing it, especially your knees, your knees. If your knees are dark, just watch it. Give special attention to scrubbing it, even with your sponge. You realize that before you know it, it's all it's all
I
gone.
see.
So it's nothing. It's just dead cells sitting there. So let's have a scrub. If you don't have a body, we have a body scrub. Get a body scrub, a good, quality body scrub, and use it. And I'm gonna come back to the how we should take care of. I'm sure she's talking about the dryness of the skin as well, how the skin gets dry, the body itself, the
Mm,
legs, the arms. Some people will say, "Oh, I'm dry on my body, but my face is oily." No, we are talking about the body here. The reason why that is obviously because in the cold months it's extremely dry. The weather is your weather is the weather is making it even drier.
yeah.
So what you do, for instance, if you've got some people have got extremely dry skin, I mix my body lotion with oil, with oil, and you what you do at night is, if you've got baby oil or whatever kind of oil you use for your
Yeah.
body, not the face,
Mm-hmm.
body, you rub it in when you're wet.
Yeah.
You put the oil on your body when you have a nice body oil or whatever kind of oil. It could be olive oil, Yes, baby oil. You can use the baby oil. You rub the oil whilst you're wet, not when you're
Yeah.
dry. Don't wipe you.
Yeah.
Don't do it whilst you're wet. You rub it in your body and just pat it dry. Pat yourself dry. You know. If you don't rub any oil in couture, shea butter or anything on your skin when your skin is dry, it won't do anything. It will just sit on the skin. And our feet as well. I'll talk about whilst I'm at it, we'll talk about our feet. I use Vaseline winter months. That's why I was saying that you have to take care of the skin during the winter
Yes, the
before
seasons.
the
All the
summer.
seasons need different things.
Yes. So during winter, if you're taking care of your skin, by summer, you're fine, you're good to go.
Yeah.
During winter, if you're so cold and you're wearing socks all the time, we wear socks and cover ourselves all the time. Get Vaseline or
Mm.
any kind of petroleum jelly. Put it, take it at night before you go to bed, or maybe in the morning if you're going to work or wherever. Rub it before you wear your socks. Rub it in. Rub the. Oh, apologies, I forgot to put my. I forgot to put my
That's
laptop.
okay. Just charge it and then we are good to go.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. I hope you guys are writing all these things down. Listen, share this to your screens, share it on your timelines, share it to your various platforms. Let people gain knowledge, people gain insight as to how to maintain our hair, not just for us ladies, but even for the men as well, and also how to take care of our skin. Because trust me, some people's skin, when it touches you, I'm very sensitive, so it gives me a static shock. Uh, yes, it is what it is. When somebody touches
Yeah,
me and their skin, it literally gives me a static shock. I'm like, hey, somebody's touching me.
yeah,
So please let's take care of our skin.
yeah.
Auntie Emma, please go on.
Yeah, so you use Vaseline for your feet,
Yeah.
rub it in and wear your socks. Just rub it in. When you do that, and maybe in the morning or evening you're going to shower, you have a stone in the bathroom, just use it to wash, just use a stone to wash your feet. That's all you need. You wouldn't even need to go and sit at the salon for a pedicure where they scrape all the skin off your foot.
Your
If
feet,
you want to
yeah.
do that, that's fine, because I also find that the more you do that, the more you get cracks on you're taking out the skin, so you get cracks. But when you maintain it, you wouldn't
Mm,
need to do so much. They
yeah.
wouldn't have to scrape it all your skin off. So if you just maintain it with a Vaseline, just a simple Vaseline, wear your socks, off you go. When you rub your leg against your other leg, it feels so smooth. And when
Yeah.
summer comes, all you have to do is put Q-tips on your toes,
And you're
and off
good to
you
go.
go. And the men too, please put Vaseline, because we don't want to feel that. Some of these things with places that are hot, it's quite challenging to do sometimes. So you just have to have a way, if it's not too much, just something
Mm,
small, light to rub it and moisturizing it properly, and that's it. So that's for the body. I mean, if it's dry, and it keeps you warm as well, if it's winter. It keeps you, because the work
mm.
is done during winter. The neglect is done during winter. If you're neglecting it, you're neglecting it during when you're covering yourself. You, some fit American skin, yes. That's all. Just simple things that you need to do. It's nothing
True.
extraordinary, that we just need to be mindful of. And when you're moisturizing your body, your cream, simple cream, put oil in it, rub it, in between the legs, scrub it, rub your cream nicely. You don't need harsh chemicals for the skin. They cause cancer on your skin, so be mindful of those things. If you're using them, stay away from them. You know,
Yeah. So
it's not.
true.
That's why in UK it's banned. They ban all these hydroquinone. For the skin is banned. The skin can look smooth and flawless if you're just taking care of it.
Care of it. That is so true. That is
Yeah,
really, really true.
yeah,
That is so true. Wow. Guys, we're learning a lot. I must
yeah,
say that some of the feet can break your skin. That is so true.
yeah,
When it's all cracked up and
yeah,
it doesn't look appealing. But like you said, you put your Vaseline on your feet. If you get this, you have the stone, the pedicure stone, you
yeah,
just use it on and just let it look nice.
Yeah.
That's
That's
so true. I mean, once in a while you can go to the salon and get proper pampered, where they do all them things for you. But at home, do the little things that you can to maintain a good skin and hair care. It's
yeah.
important, because I say that your appearance does really matter.
Yeah.
When somebody doesn't know you and they see you, the first thing they see is who you are.
Mm.
And so your appearance, when people say, oh, but it's what is inside. I'm sorry, I need to see you before I know you. And
Yeah.
so your appearance to me matters. How you've taken care of your hair, how you're looking. Even if, like I said, I don't. There's nothing on my face this evening apart from my moisturizer and
Yeah.
my lipstick. There it has to be on. Apart from my this one, that even my forehead is shining because there's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, and so let's learn to take care of us, take
Mm.
care of our skin, take care of our hair. Even if it's just like mine, it's just in a little bun this evening. You just put it on and just brush it nicely, let it look nice. I put a bit of Antiama's hair oil on, so it's looking all shiny and because I had to brush it back to let it look good. It's not relaxed, it's just colored. You can see this is all my natural hair, all the way there's my natural hair. It's not nothing. So it's good that we take care of our hair, get knowledge as to how to even maintain the hair. It's important. So please, if you've just joined us, you can watch it again from the beginning and gain all the knowledge and insight that Antiama has shared so far. Now we're talking about skincare. So if you have any questions, you can put it on and then she would answer. If not, Antiama just carry on with how to take care of our skin.
Okay. So with that's the body, and some of us also use shea butter, for the skin as well. With the shea butter, instead of just using the shea butter, you just take it and you're rubbing it and rubbing it onto the skin like that in your palms. You could melt it, do a double boil, melt it and whip it. That would
Yeah,
be easier. Then you can mix it with some other moisturizer that you use. I mix maybe the cocoa butter, whatever, the Queen Elizabeth cocoa butter.
yeah,
Mix it with it. Yes, and that is good to go. It gets softer, and these things are natural. Shea butter can be used to cook, isn't it?
yeah,
So they all go on your skin. Your skin is looking lovely. It doesn't have to be look. You don't need to look white. I don't have to look like Mama Sandra, who is fair than me.
yeah.
I'm
True,
okay
isn't it?
than you, isn't it? So let your color just look nice and glow. It's all about consciously doing what you need to do. So after we've talked about the body, I hope I answered Emma's question.
I'm sure. Auntie Emma, I hope your question has been answered.
Mhm. And then we go to the face. The face is different. The skin on the face is different from that of the body. And most of the time you need, before you can take care of your face properly, the skin on your face. Yeah, here we use a lot of body scrubs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so because of this, the skin on the face is different from your body. So if I, for instance, I mean, I always been using Mary Kay. I've used Mary Kay years, and
Yeah,
I know the company. We Mary Kay spends millions of dollars every year researching into skincare, and number one is face,
yeah,
because the face is the one everyone sees first because you're covered. Someone's face, you can see lots of blemish on the face, but the body is so beautiful
mm-hmm.
because you come in contact with the weather, the sun, UVB, VA rays, and all of that. So you need to know what skin type you are. A lot of women don't know what their skin type is.
Yeah, true.
Yes. You need to know what skin type you are. Some of you say, well, if you ask them what skin type they are, they'll tell you, oh, my body is dry. No, your body is dry, but almost everybody's body is dry. But
Mm-hmm.
the face is different. If
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you ask yourself this question, what skin type are you? Before you can go out there and get any products for yourself, you need to know what skin type you are. That's the number one, because some are ignorant of that and they just walk into Boots or any shop. They see any cleanser, pick it, go home, use it, break out, and they say, oh, my skin is sensitive. I can't find any products for myself. No. The thing is, skin before you can get any skincare, you need to know what skin type you are. Are you normal? We have dry skin, we have normal skin, we have dry skin, we have oily skin, and we have combination skin.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're listening to me and I ask you, what skin type are you? If you tell me, if you answer to yourself, I don't know,
I have combination skin.
good. If you answer to me, I don't know, then you're normal skin.
Okay.
Yes. If the person is dry, they will know. They'll tell you they are dry. I'm always getting dry patches here and
Yeah.
there. If they are oily, oh, I'm always getting oil on my
Yeah.
forehead, And then if they are combination, they know. They'll tell you my nose is oily. My
Oily, but the other sides are all dry. That's me.
exactly.
My forehead and my nose becomes oily, but everywhere else is okay.
Exactly. So you need to know that is a very important information for you to know that before you go out there to get a skincare product. Because if you go out there and get any product and they've just written cleanser, whatever, they will tell you it's not oily or normal or combination.
Hmm.
But if you because you don't know, you just buy it and you go home. You use it, you will break out. I, for instance, I use the Mary Kay cleanser moisturizer. I'm combination skin, all right. So combination skin is easy for me to use, one, but I'm normal here. I'm normal here. I'm oily on my T-zone, just like you. If I use the oil combination skin, I'm gonna break out. Although it's combination skin, my skin is combination. I'm gonna break out. Mary Kay, you understand? But if I use the
Normal, yeah.
normal to dry, I'm fine. So you need to know, although this is it's the same product but for different skin types. And there are also products that are specific for that have been made specific for specific skin type. So we have products for acne, acne, acne prone skin. So if you the type who breaks out all the time, you need to go for product that is for acne prone skin.
Hmm. Okay.
If you're over 50s, there are products that is for over 50s because this product is helping you slow down aging, you know, reduce anything that is causing you to age very quickly.
Yeah.
That is there. There are products for youngsters, teenagers, that is there for them, specifically made for their skin type. Yeah. So that is, and then obviously middle age, we have products for those ones as well. So you need to know what and that. So if you go to what's it called? If you go to the drugstore, Debenhams, oh, we don't have Debenhams anymore, isn't it? But if you go to where
No.
go
John
to
Lewis.
John Lewis, yes, and you go to all these brands, they are there. Most of you have to be careful because some of them will just if you ask them and they know, they will tell you. If they don't, you need to find out what skin type you are before you go and
Yeah.
spend 300 pounds, because that day she did your face and you're looking all lovely, and you just spend 300 pounds and you go home and you realize that, oh my god, because a lot of people, you go to them and they're like, I bought this product almost 300, 400 pounds, and there it is, I'm not even using them.
Using it. That's
Because
true.
yes, or if she uses it, if they break out and all of that. So, and even with foundation, you know foundation, we have for oily skin, we have for dry skin, so you need to check. Now, so after we talked about the cleansing and all of that, now,
Pause there. Foundation we have for oily skin and we have foundation for dry skin. I don't
yes,
think a lot of us actually know that.
yeah,
Um, I'm saying this because I've used Mary Kay, I've used MAC, and then now recently I transitioned to Dio. Now,
mm,
the first time I went there for the consultation, the lady asked me,
mm,
what's do you like you just said, do you know your skin whatever? I said to her, this is what I use and all that. I have oily skin here, natural normal skin on the side and all that. So that
mm,
was when I got to know that there's actually different foundations for
yes,
different skin. And I'm not dissing Mark.
mm,
I've gone into Mark. I've used Mark for years, and every time I go, they ask me, "Oh, which one do you normally use?" And they go on my account, and then they say, "Oh, you have used the NW54." and every time it's that one. It
Yeah.
was only when I went to Dio was when she asked me about that.
Yeah.
And so please, when you go get all your foundation, make sure that you are telling them. If they're not asking you, tell them
Tell them.
the,
Yeah.
the kind of skin you have, because
Yeah.
I didn't know until recently.
Yeah.
I thought once it's foundation is foundation, I'm just using
No.
it.
No. They have different types, and some of the
Oh, Lord, 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 Lord.
so
You're on your own on there, Anthony. We can't help you.
so some of the foundations too, you have to be careful, if, especially if you're buying foundation. Some of the foundation is a 1 day thing.
Yeah.
It's not an everyday wear. Okay, is heavy coated, so it's not every day. Your skin can breathe, so you need to also check out the brand. What you're buying, is it everyday wear? Is it good?
Hmm.
Will your skin be able to breathe? Because putting on the wrong thing, and your skin is, that's how come people break out. And your skin is not able to breathe. It's not light on the skin. It's heavy. Wearing a heavy makeup every day, makes the skin break out, as your skin break out. So it's important. And foundations are good for your skin. Some people think, oh, it's not good. It's good for your skin because it protects your skin from the damaging rays of the sun, as well as the environment. The dirt that settles on the skin, it all around, there's dirt flying everywhere. So it will settle on the foundation, not going into your pores. So foundation is good for your skin as long as you take it off at night. You don't sleep with foundation. You have to make sure you have a good cleanser that you're using to that you're using to
Yeah.
take off makeup
Your
and
skin.
cleansing your skin. Yes. And after cleansing and moisturizing, having a good cleanser and moisturizer, you need a good toner as well. Toners are also good. Some people, oh, this is too much. Some people are not.
There's a question here for you.
My friend
Um,
says, can
my
she wear
friend
makeup?
says, can she wear makeup every day?
Yes, she can. She can. But obviously, she has to make sure she's cleansing the skin properly, not just using wipes.
Okay.
She has cleansing the skin properly and moisturizing it properly. Make sure she doesn't sleep with it. She can wear makeup every day. Oh, it looks like. So, are you there?
I'm here. I've just put you on because Nafanya came round and she's asking me something. So
Okay,
I've
okay,
just
okay.
put you on to go solo. I'm here.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, so she can wear makeup every day so long as she takes it off, and she should make sure that makeup. The, I don't want to, it's not about brands, but Mark, is a heavy one. So you make sure if it's whatever makeup you're using, it is light, easy, goes easily on the skin, and your skin can breathe. And make sure you take care of, because if it clogs your pores, you begin to break out. That's when you get all these pimples and all of that. Spoil, it ruins the skin as well. And one thing I want to share is, if you get any like a breakout on your skin, any pimple or something, do not press it. you know do not go pressing it. Leave it. What happens if you press any breakouts, any pimples or any pores on the skin? The germs travel down the skin and leaves spots. So if you have breakout, you get breakout every now and then, especially women, when that time of the month, you get one here, somewhere. Do not press the pores. Do not press them. Sit down and take a mirror and you're pressing your pimples here and there. That's when people leave what's it called? Leave spots on their skin. So please do not press your pores. Just leave it to go on its own. It will leave, and it will heal, and the skin will be flawless. It will not leave any dark spots on the skin. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to share. And then we have toners as well. You can keep your skincare routine simple. Your cleanser, moisturizer, you have a toner. Toners, they are also different things for different different toners have got what they do. We have, for instance, a moisture renewing freshener. This one for Mary Kay, what it does, it gives you extra. After cleansing, you use the toner to cleanse the skin. Some people think toners are cleansers. or toners are liquid stuff. Yes, cleansers are. You need to read it. Some people, as soon as they see anything liquid, they think it's a cleanser, and that's what they're using to clean. No, sometimes it's a toner. You're muted, so I'm not sure if were you speaking? Ah, okay.
No, no. It's Nathaniel's just popped around and she just making me laugh. I
Okay.
said to her that look, and I said to her that she's making me laugh.
Okay, yeah. So toners, so you need a toner as well. What toners do, you need to check. Some of them just after cleansing, what the toner does, it just, your skin tends to dry up or the pH of your skin changes. The toner just brings it back, especially those who are dry skin. When you cleanse the skin, you use a toner to bring back the moisture. The toner brings back the moisture on your skin, and then you moisturize nicely. So that's what the toner does. And then we have our facial scrubs as well. Like I said, there are different types of scrub for different things. Mary Kay, for instance, we have even complexion mask is a kind of a scrub. Now, if you're acne prone, if you're acne prone skin, never ever use a scrub, because once you use a scrub, you keep breaking out. Scrub
Yeah,
makes you keep breaking out. So acne prone skin, never use scrubs, but you can use different scrubs twice, three times a week. Sometimes, realistically, I always say once a week, realistically, or
yeah,
minimum once a week. What the scrub does is, like I said earlier on, the skin regenerates itself. The dead cells they can't go on their own. Even though you're cleansing, they sit there. But when you use a scrub, the scrub will get rid of all the dead cells. Especially those, even if you are dry skin, especially whether men or women, scrub it. Take get rid of the dead cells on the skin and
hmm.
moisturize it nicely. It will help you as we age. By the time someone is 50, I always say, don't look like you're 60 years at 30.
You see, hmm.
I rather look at like 30 at 60. you know
Absolutely.
Yes. Look like 30 at 60. Don't look like 60 at 30. And that is, these skincare. And I mean, it's not someone thinks that people think that it's true. You think I have time for this. No. You have your cleanser in the bathroom, you clean your face anyway, you wash your face. So it's
Yeah.
what that time when you're bathing, you wash your face anyway. So instead of using your soap and water, just use your cleanser, cleanse it, off you go. You come out, you use your moisturizer. The day you have your time in the evening, you scrub it, come out. That's it. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
You see,
So
that is good.
let's
I
be
think
mindful.
Abba was saying, how about the serums?
Serums, we have different types of serum. We have Mary Kay, for instance, we have day night serum, we have a day serum, we have tone correcting serum. So it all depends on what you want to do with the skin. We have pore minimizing serums that minimizes your pores. So some people have got very large pores, but
Yeah,
when you scrub, your pores tend to open as well. So you use pores that serums that close the pores,
the pause.
help tighten the pores. Yes, or you use your cold water and then it helps close the pore, or you use a serum. So we have different serums. It's all about what do I want to do.
Hmm.
What do I want to do? What's the challenge I'm having with the skin? Huh. So yeah, we have tone correcting serum. Tone correcting serum is for an even skin tone. Some people have the skin brown here, white there, or dark neck,
Mm-hmm.
different skin colors, Coke and Fanta kind of color on the skin. So you use like
Hmm.
we have a tone correcting serum to correct the color on the skin, the neck. And whatever you do to your face, you have to do to your neck as well, so that the color blends in. You're not cleansing your face is looking nice and the neck is dark. It has to be the,
Yeah,
the same
absolutely.
color. Yes. So yes, so that's what I mean, we've got there are loads.
It's only your husband that can come up with this.
Red, gold, green.
Oh, Lord of
Yeah. So
mercy.
yeah. So yeah. I mean the serums. And when we come out to foundation as well, you don't just use bare foundation on your skin. We have the primer,
The
the
primer.
protective.
Mm,
Also, one thing that we need to use, especially in the summer, or if you're in Ghana, is one thing that we neglect, especially women of color. We think that SPF is just for abrofo or
yeah.
for Caucasian skin. No, it's not. The SPF is for all of us because it protects your skin from the damaging
Yes,
rays of the sun. So look at
absolutely.
it, the cream, the moisturizer you're using, has it got SPF? SPF 30, 25, some the high ones obviously 50 for the body. That's when the Caucasians use, but have some form of SPF on the skin to protect the skin as well from
Mm.
skin burn. We also get skin burn, so
Yes,
just
we
that.
do. We do. It's so true because usually, even in the summer, um, someone like Zizi, even though she's like kind of dark skin, but if she doesn't have her, what's it called? You know, what's the name of this thing? The sun
Sun
cream.
cream,
If she doesn't
yeah.
have it on and she goes
Mhm.
out and comes back, you can tell that she's not just dark, she's burned.
Yes,
So as soon as she sees the sun come out, Zizi is going out completely protected. And in between, she still has it on. When she's going out, like properly out, she uses the waterproof one so that even if she
yeah,
goes into the sea and she comes back, she still has it on. She protects herself really well. So I think that what you're saying is so true. And a lot of people don't actually use it. A lot of us,
yeah,
people of color, don't think about sunscreen at all.
yeah,
We think, oh, because we're dark, but it protects, you're
yes,
saying it protects our skin.
it does.
And it's so true.
You know
Yeah.
what RI saying SPF 50, yes, because the sun is so high there. Is if so, yeah. When I went to Ghana, this is the first time I went to Ghana, and I'm using my SPF, properly. Do you know? I realized that this color of my skin, my face didn't change. Usually,
Yeah.
you normally get darker. I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
When you get dark, you realize that your foundation changes, that your
Yeah.
foundation shade changes. I didn't because I was using, the SPF, moisturizer. Because I have two. I use the one non-SPF. I prefer the non-SPF to the one with the SPF. Obviously, here in winter,
Mm,
so I don't mind it. But using it when you travel and you realize that you don't change as much. Your
yeah.
color doesn't change as much. Yeah. So it's really important. I mean, for us to know these things and be able to use them to our advantage, because at the end of the day, God has given us a knowledge to be able for people to, come up with these things to help
Yeah.
us or help ourselves. So we know them, we use them for ourselves. Yes, and
True.
our lips, your lips also get scrubs.
Yes.
You need to scrub your lips as well and moisturize your lips. Don't have cracked, those cracked
Mm-hmm.
dry
Mm-hmm.
lips. Yes, but when you're able to scrub your lips, twice a week or once a week, is very important, because when you put your lipstick on, you even get that, the line. The lipstick
Mm,
just stays on it nicely. And because you're moisturizing the lips and all the time, your lipstick stays on it, absorbs, and it looks nice. It sits on your lips very nicely. So we have lip scrubs. We have lip scrub. We have lip scrubs as well. So we need to scrub the lips. We have our lip scrub, face scrub, body scrub, and then
wow.
feet scrub. Yes. So
Wow. Guys,
these are
I'm sure you've really learned a lot. I have. And so if you want to just go back to it, just go back and listen to it and gain more insights, gain more information as to how to take care of your skin. And I don't think that a lot of people even know that they have the lip scrub. And I remember
mm,
the first time I got it, I bought it from you. That was
mm.
years ago, and I've constantly been using the. I bought it for my husband. Do you remember? I said my
Yes,
husband has
yes,
to try this.
yes,
Yes,
yeah,
yes. So people need to learn that there's scrubs for different things, not just for our faces. Some don't even know that they need to use scrubs for their body. Some don't. I mean, there's some people that is just get in the bath, whatever soap is there, use it. Whatever moisturizer is available, use it, and that's it. And then when you're aging and your skin begins to now age, properly age, we're thinking, why do I look like this? Well, because you've
Yeah.
neglected it or you're not taking very good care of it. And so please
Yeah.
let's get all this knowledge and let's know what to do, what to apply. And I keep saying that because it's summer here and we're wearing all these clothes. You see, I'm as one, mine as well. So my arms are showing, you
Mm.
see. And so if my skin isn't looking nice, if I have all this like Yao said, Ghana flags, oh, there's red, there's gold, there's green, there's the black star in the middle and all that, it doesn't make it look it doesn't look nice. You're wearing sleeveless and your elbows are all dark and all that. It doesn't see, my elbow is not dark at all because
Yeah.
I make sure I take care of it. My knees are not dark. I make sure I take care of it. So please, let's take care of our body. Let's be mindful of how we treat ourselves. Be kind to you. Spend a bit more extra in the bathroom and look good. Get your
Mm.
listen. My my daughters are teenagers, and some of their nighttime routines they do for themselves. Me as an adult, I don't do it, but they make sure that they do it, and it's consistent,
Mm.
consistent
But
without fail
I'm always grateful. I'm always grateful I
because
have
you have
boys,
boys.
because imagine my Mary Kay, it would have been all been finished by now.
I have all girls, and the two older ones are, yes, very girly, girly, and so they have their routines where they take care of, and you can tell the difference in the skin as compared to other girls when I see them outside. Maybe because they don't know all these things, but if we are able to teach our girls as well that from a certain age when they begin to break out and when the time of the month is around and the face is all looking gloomy and all that, if we're able to tell them and teach them what to do, please get in touch with Amma. Mary Kay has a lot to offer, and Amma is a woman with a heart of gold. She has a big heart. She will take you through. The number of samples she sent me in this house, you have no idea. So please speak to her. Get your skin going. Glow. Let your skin glow. Let your skin say, I keep saying, let your skin say thank you to you for
Mm.
taking good care of me.
Yeah.
You don't want to, like she said, you don't want to look 30. You're 30, but you're looking 60 because you've neglected your skin. Don't do work, 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 work. Take care of yourself. If you don't have time during the week and so you can't do it, weekends when you are at home, stay a bit longer in the bathroom and take care of you.
Yeah.
Love your skin. Love who you are. Love. Listen. Let somebody see you and say, "What cream do you use?" And you
Mm.
can tell them baby oil. I
Exactly.
mean, that's
Mm.
that's all you're using to your skin, or shea butter. And
Mm.
listen, I do my own scrubs. I use my coffee, my brown sugar, my
Yeah.
essential oil. I'm giving you all the apostle. You can also
Mm.
do it as well. You don't
Do
need
it.
to
Yeah.
spend extravagant amount.
Extract. Yeah.
Yes, you can. There's little things you can learn and do it for yourself. If go and see a dermatologist if you need to. Speak to a specialist like Amma, and she would help you. Let's take care of ourselves. Don't say I don't have good skin. My skin is always breaking out. My skin is, but you're not taking care. You're neglecting it. You don't drink water. All you're drinking is Coke, and your skin is not looking nice, and you're complaining.
Yeah.
Dump the Coke and drink water. Take care of yourself. The weather is dry, the weather is hot, it's humid, and you're saying, "Oh, Coke actually, dear. Cold Coke is nice." You're
It's
poisoning
called
your.
it's chilled cook. Chilled cook.
I don't remember the last time I had Coke. I haven't had Coke in way over 5 years. But it's nice when it's cold and you're drinking it and it's a shumim. It's you're getting all that zing and zang in you. But guys, let's take care of ourselves. And
Yeah.
please, Auntie Amma, your final words, because I've taken you for over an hour now. Your final words. Let's round up hair care, skin care. Just tell us. We
Yeah.
need we need it. We need it.
Yeah, so I mean, final words, same thing. Let's be mindful. Me, number one is mindful of who does your hair, how you're doing it, and the chemicals going in those hair that hair. Because guess what? My mom does hair, okay, and it is when people are aging in the 50s, 60s, they begin to wear wigs. A lot of them have lost their hair
Yeah.
because they won't tell you because of these chemicals. You know, back then, because now our children, like you're saying, these girls, the social media and that awareness is there, so they are mindful what they use and what they put in their body.
Yeah.
But us growing up and all of that, all we knew was relaxer. Most of these women, they won't come and tell you. Black women won't say it, but a lot of them have lost their hair
Mm-hmm. A lot
because
of them.
the chemicals so harsh is killed all the hair follicles in there. You know, the pores where the hair grows.
Mm-hmm.
It's all dead, gone. So they are wearing wigs, and there'll be one hair here, one there, then they'll join it together and put the weave on, sew the weave on it. Because
Ah,
so let's be mindful. I will always say, if you can go natural, keep go natural. If you can't, just be mindful how much you put on your body. Remember, no matter how makeup won't do it,
true.
not how much makeup you put on it, the skin is most important. Makeup is just icing on the cake. It's just, that's like you said, you don't even have but you don't look it. You
Mm-hmm.
can just have nothing, and you're okay, you're good to go. So I would say, let's take care of you consciously, and consciously, you know, taking care of ourselves from head to toe, because it represents us.
Wow. That has been amazing, Antiama. I've enjoyed it, and I'm
Oh, that's
sure
good. Thank
everybody
you.
else that has come on has also enjoyed it. It's been amazing. And so now we know how to take care of ourselves. We know how to take care of our hair. We know how to take care of our skin. And also maybe next time you will need to teach us how to apply day to night makeup. So we need to have it back on again because listen, the weather is beautiful. We're going out, we're going to barbecues and people's parties and all that. So we need to know how to apply makeup as well. I mean, for those of us that work corporately, you're getting invited after work. And so right from work, you're popping into somewhere else. So you need to
Yeah.
know how to take care of your makeup from day into night and all that, and how to maintain the glow and make sure that your skin is looking nice, your makeup is on point and all that. So thank you so much for spending your evening with us. Please, before we go off, if you have a link or your Facebook or your website, if it's ready, you can just drop it into the comment box so that people know how to contact you. Because I'm sure from now we need it. We do really need the hair oils. Guys, you don't want to miss this hair oil. And I'm telling you, it's good because I have used it. The girls in my home use it. And so I can testify that the hair oil is amazing. Apart from that, Auntie Ama is also into candles. She has beautiful scented candles that you can use in your homes. So you see, she's multi-talented. She's not only about makeup, but she's also about skincare, hair care, and even home care. Let me use that as well. She does candles as well. And so please, it's necessary. It's important. What is she saying again? You won't let me round up. It's the truth. Okay, so let get in touch with her if you need scented candles for your home, for your kitchen, for your bathroom, your toilet. I love candles. Listen, you might think that maybe I'm into fetish or occult, but I love candles. So
Yeah.
anything, I simply love candles. I mean, for my I put some even on my stairs. My staircase going upstairs, there's candles there. I love the smell of a lovely home. You know, you come into your house and you're smelling the vanilla, you're smelling the ginger, you're smelling the apricot, all these lovely scents. So please, Antiama is also into candles apart from the hair care and the skincare and all the makeup. If you want a full blown makeup going out properly on a date, please contact her and she'll show you what to do and you can buy because she sells them as well. You can get all the products she's talked about from her. You don't want to miss it. This summer, look glam, look good. Let someone say that, I can see something beautiful about you. Let them let them talk about you. Okay. And so we this my brother won't even let me finish rounding up. But hey, that's
Please
what I'm
round up. Don't mind anybody.
that's what I'm saying. Okay. So listen, she has all these products and she will just be there for you. Okay, and this is Auntie Amma. You sure you want your phone number to are you sure you want
Oh,
your
is
phone
it going? Is it going live? I thought it was. Is the phone number going
I don't think your
up?
phone number should go. We don't want your phone number to go live, please. Just
Okay.
put in the comment section just your Facebook, how people can contact you. Send her a DM. I think it's better if people can just
Yes.
send you
Yeah.
a DM instead of because some of these things you put your phone number there and the calls and the text and the WhatsApp is sometimes I'm sorry, but it's a bit of a nuisance. And I
I
think
thought it was
I was
just
telling
showing on just
yeah,
with advice
I
going
was
on.
telling Emma, I think I need a second number because now my number is all over. People just keep giving my number to people, and some of the messages you get are a bit annoying. But hey,
Yeah.
what can you do? And so I don't think we should put your phone number. Just DM her if you need.
Did
Um,
you is it gonna show? Is it showing online?
okay, Sam says put his number. Yeah, I think Sam can deal with the nonsense as and when it comes. So. It's either you DM Yao or you DM Amma. So that Sam, don't put your phone number. It's going global. People would see. It's not everybody that is normal. Please, Auntie Amma, just put your Facebook name there
Yeah.
and let people just contact you on your Facebook, your page. You have a page now, don't you?
I do. I have a page now. I have a website, but we are just holding on to the website, waiting to launch.
Okay.
Do all the hype and launch the
Yeah.
website.
Okay. So just put your page there in the comment section so that if anybody wants to see any of your products when they go on your page they can see it. Okay,
Mm,
it's necessary that people get to know that I'm not just blabbing but it's the truth. And like I said, I am a witness to it because I've used it and it's good. And I placed an order again today, so you
yeah.
can imagine if it wasn't good I wouldn't place a second order, right? So it means it's good. And so let's take care of ourselves, let's take care of our skin, let's take care of our hair, let's look good, let's smell good. Maybe next time she'll need to talk to us about smelling good as well, because there's some people that when you pass by them the bio just hits you and it makes
Yeah.
you nauseous. Okay, so we need to to take care of ourselves as
The
well.
bio, if you have bio, use lemon, lime. It
It's
will sort it out.
very, very easy, very simple, but some people don't actually know. And so, guys, without much ado, I want to say a very thank you, or without further ado, sorry, thank you all for staying with us for over an hour and 20 minutes. Thank you so much, Amma, for spending your Saturday evening with us. It's been informative, it's been educative, and I have learned a lot, and I'm sure everybody else that came on has also learned a lot. Thank you so, so, so very much. We're most grateful. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
Amma will leave her page link in the comment, and then you can go on there and just um, order your stuff. Sunshine also works against Bioyate. If Sunshine will work out, thank you. Guys, it's so, 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 so lovely to have you all with us, and we're grateful that you've spent your Saturday evening with us. And we'll come your way again sometime very, very soon. So this is Amma's link. It's still going to be on there as well. So when it's ready to go live and all that, you know where to contact her and where to get your products from. Thank you so much. I love you all. Until I come your way again next time with another educative session, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Go through this week with the confidence and assurance that greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. The Lord loves you, and so do I. Thank you very much and have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.